All right, everybody. I'm Hostly Marmless, your host for this evening, and we have my co-host, Gady Bam, our a semi Adventure Time watcher, Monkey Owen, another semi Adventure Time watcher, and NNN, a non Adventure Time watcher. So we have the whole range, and I of course am the residual expert. What
Mm-hmm.
are we doing, guys?
Right,
What are we doing?
right, right,
Okay.
right.
Anyway, this is the Fionna and Cake breakdown for the ages. Let me just whoops. All right, so we start off. We're in a city. That's crazy. That's crazy, right, Kitty? Right on. Right, Nate.
Okay, so you know,
Uh,
That's definitely a city, yeah.
Giddy,
some
can
things,
you can you describe why it's
some
weird for
things
it to
to
be a
note,
city?
some things to note here. Okay, okay.
Uh huh.
The cars way smaller than a road.
That is
That's
true. The cars.
something to look out for.
Maybe they
Obviously,
just have better city planning though. You know,
nah, no, no,
in the
no. This is
non mushroom war
this is
world.
something. This is something.
Which is probably what this is, a world. So it's gender bent. Everyone's gender bent from Adventure Time, the Prime universe. But it's also there's no nuclear war or no Great Mushroom War happened. But also it's modern day, so like it's not like 1,000 years in the future if the war never happened. But semantics. Okay, so the only real thing to see here, we have the hot dog Prince bus. Presumably, he started a bus tour company, tours the city. That's where Fiona works, as we see later. Um, just another glimpse here. We get our first little easier to spot Easter egg. This would be
Recognizable hat.
Magic Woman's hat. Yeah.
There it is.
Uh, uh, Magic Woman running a hotel. I don't really know how it works since they're Martians, but I guess they're humans. I don't know. More semantics. Sleep, another hotel, I guess maybe. The cone here reminds me of BMO in one of the episodes, football. And in football, he wears a cone on top of his head when like Finn and Jake makes him wear a cone on top of his head. Do you remember this, Giddy? As
The
the
what?
Do you remember Finn and Jake making BMO wear a cone on their head?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's like BMO, the soccer player. But that's just something that sparked my memory banks. Oh, also we got signs in the background that say sign. Very creative. Okay, well this is a we got the soup ladle. The soup ladle is an obvious reference to the episode of storytelling where
Yeah. Obviously,
yeah,
obviously.
where
Clearly.
Finn makes a story, up for Jake to get him better because he's sick, and that's what the soup ladle is referencing. And there's also this alarm clock. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. But we got chapter 7 and 9 of a book here. I guess Fiona didn't get chapter 8, or maybe this is chapter 8 up here. Uh, some
Or
people were thinking this is bleh, like a bleh in a more novelish form. Bleh is the comics. It's like an in-game or in-game. It's an in-universe comic strip that was created before the Mushroom War. That was also created for a few years after, or for some amount of time afterwards, anyway. Uh,
listen here. Listen,
oh,
listen.
okay, okay, Giddy.
Alright. The reason why she's missing a volume, get this.
Oh, okay. And
You're in that universe, right? That's the main
oh,
universe, okay? The
oh,
other universe is since okay, it's obviously multiverse, uh, canon. Someone messed up the
okay.
canon, right? Someone
Uh,
messed up the canon.
yeah, they destroyed the can event.
Yes, sir. Clearly,
We
obviously.
got maybe this could be Super Porp from the episode Deep Purple. Obviously, this is Zemo, probably. Moko, instead of making robots, sentient robots, they make alarm clocks, which is, I mean, let's be honest, it's a way better use of their time. Why be more when you can sleep more?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh
I'd
my god.
scratched back of my head for that one. We have something that says dragon. Who knows what that is? Oh, this is loud. Okay. Fiona. We have Fiona. And Adam Muto. Interviews from Comic Con. They say that she's late 20s. So during the show, she's late 20s, which is a departure from Finn being 12 to 17 throughout the main show, to show how the audience has grown up with with the show. You know. Oh, we don't really get a good view of what that poster was. She eats ramen or takeout. We got a fancy sword poster with Morty. Is that what that says? Monty? This is like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but Adventure Time.
Can you read the notes?
Oh, I gotta read the notes. Okay. So this one says. This one says. And then the other two I can't quite make out.
It could be wrong, but they look like they've been prescribed by a doctor.
Oh, yeah? You think Fiona has to take her schizophrenic meds? Everything Fiona sees in the trailer is just schizophrenia. Oh, that says Mars, I just realized. We got some Mars references. I wonder if Moko has settled Mars. Is Mo like the Elon Musk of the world? Who knows? Who knows what Mo has become?
No one left.
Okay, Giddy, shut up. Shut it. Anyway, she has a shirt. This looks familiar to something. It kind of reminds me of the cat out of, like, that one guy in the dungeon episode of season 1. He's like, the cat has approximate knowledge of many things. He has, like, a fake cat in his mouth, and this kind of reminds me of that. But it's also
Like 4 fingers.
kind of residual to, like, her hat. Yes, Nate. Or, yes, yeah, Nate. She has 4 fingers. Though I think they do have 5 fingers, like, actually. But I don't actually know. Who knows? Like, I know in Gravity Falls they're drawn with 3 or 4 fingers, but they all have 5, obviously. And then Ford has 6. But the kids are drawn with 4, and the adults are drawn with 5. You know, hand, counting digits. We're game theorying. We're film theorying.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we got another peek right outside her window. This is her work uniform, which we'll be seeing later. Helps us set the time of where it is. Free stuff, so she's probably giving away junk. Presuming that's hers. Drab apartment. Not happy with her life. It's because she's like late 20s and no one is. You know, it's the late 20s crisis. Don't worry, Nate, you'll be there soon enough. Welcome, Matt, cat. She likes cats.
It's not even true.
Okay, sure, Nate. She
Obviously.
leaves the spare key for her door right there, like just asking to be broken in. Like, let's be honest, guys.
Anyways, also,
Oh, you got something?
obviously she's poor, right?
Okay, Giddy. I don't think we need to bring this bit back.
What are you talking about? What bit?
Yeah.
What are you even talking about? What are you talking about?
Anyway, we see Cake. You know, real cat. Cake's a real cat. How interesting. I have theories about that. I have theories about that later, and how she says stuff about like that Cake isn't acting usual. You know.
Let's save it for later.
Yeah, save it.
You're spoiling.
Okay, so here we have another look around Town or Ah Town. We got the aquarium. Penguins, they obviously look like Gunther, but that's just how penguins are drawn in the AT universe. We got upcoming events here. We got yellow, then white, then yellow. That's a very diverse schedule they got there. Information, like a sun guy with glasses, a sun guy who has sunglasses. It's like you, Nate. What are your thoughts on the sun guy with sunglasses?
Sunny? I don't know.
Oh, how? Yeah. Why are you even here, Nate? Okay, so we have a Quentin Tarantino shot of people's feet. So you could probably identify like some people based off this. But I have no idea who it would be. Like maybe this is like the star is like Abracadaniel. That's what I think, or Abracadaniela. They got a hole in the thing, sewer grates. You know, it's just some normal looking stuff. Coffee.
Yep.
Skip.
Yep. Yep.
Frame by frame. Okay, here we got our first another first character reveal. This is obviously Marshall Lee, no longer half demon. He's got Dath here on his guitar box. He's playing guitar and not bass, and that bothers me because this is bass erasure. It's bass erasure. But obviously it's him, red color scheme, kind of fits with the whole Marceline thing, and Bat plays guitar.
There's something good.
Street musician. Yeah, Giddy. Dig in.
Stickers, that's definitely something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The sword and heart. We'll see that sword later. You know. We'll see
Oh
that
yeah,
sword
yeah,
later.
yeah. We will. It's Chekhov's gun. Chekhov's sticker.
Ah.
Okay. I would explain, but I'm not going to.
Acting really weird lately.
Yeah, here Fiona's talking about how Cake's acting really weird lately, and I think I know why. I think I know why. Maybe. This is probably her apartment. This looks like I don't know, maybe like what's it called? A washer or a dryer?
What if she's just bored with...
Here we got some more flipped over characters. We got the cone in the background, flipped over. That's not how they're supposed to be placed. But I'll let it go. Obviously, the AT crew just made a mistake, you know. Wildberry Prince, with maybe Hot Dog Prince, but probably not because Hot Dog Prince probably owns the tour bus, and I don't think Hot Dog Prince would just be a hot dog when everyone else is human. The rose. What was the rose symbolizing again, Giddy? What did we say last time?
I don't know what about last time, but
Yeah,
I think the rose
right.
symbolizes. I don't know. I think this rose symbolizes some downfall of this universe.
Oh yeah,
The
oh yeah.
universe symbolizes how depressed this certain universe is, since it's so sad and gloomy compared to every other universe that's out there.
True, true.
And maybe, I don't know, man. Something.
That's some
That's
great.
definitely something. That rose is something. Definitely.
You have good literary analysis.
Definitely
Giddy.
some foreshadowing. Definitely some foreshadowing.
You paid attention in English too, I bet.
What have you been talking about?
Here's gender swap version of Ash. That would be Marceline's ex-boyfriend. So it would probably be Marshall Lee's ex-girlfriend here. Ashley, probably Ashlyn, something like that. Probably as much of an asshole as before. Probably tries to gaslight Marshall Lee. Gaslight girl keep gate boss. Wait,
What?
gatekeep
Gaslight.
girl boss. Wait,
Yeah.
gaslight gatekeep girl boss. That's it. That's probably like her motto. The 3 G's. Instead of the G4, you know, glob, grod, grob, gob. I think that's right. Car passing by. Our only look at Prince Gumbald, or probably just Gumball here. Runs a coffee shop. Coffee Queen, or like a bakery. We got Ice Baby. I would, like, I don't think, I was thinking maybe, like, these represent, I don't know, one of, like, the Candy Kingdom subjects, but none of them really line up. Like, I guess, Strawberry, not really. Like, Chocoberry, I don't think would be this. Smile, you know, we'll see how what's it called? Controlling Gumball is later in the show, probably. Coffee, sweet. Coffee Queen. Nice machine.
Doesn't seem like there's too much here.
Yeah, but it... Oh, and we know that Marshall Lee is going to be still played by Donald Glover, which is great, but sadly, Prince Gumball will no longer be portrayed by Neil Patrick Harris. At least that's what's
No.
been saying around, you know.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I know
Giddy.
The show's done for. Show
Yeah,
is
Giddy,
done
you're such
for.
a big Neil Patrick Harris fan, right?
Yeah, I
Owen,
love
what about
Neil
you?
Patrick
Are you a
Harris.
big Neil Patrick Harris fan? He's gonna
No,
show up on
yeah,
Doctor Who soon.
I ca- I
Good one,
love
Owen.
Neil-
Good one. Good one.
Okay, next.
Oh my god.
Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Okay, we got Cake looking
It's more
sad.
magical.
I wish, like, Cake wishes the world was more magical, which makes sense. I have absolutely no idea who these two are supposed to be. Like, this could be Dr. Prince. He has, like, the same boxy glasses, but I don't really know. Like, I heard someone say maybe Peppermint Butler, but I doubt it. And I wouldn't know who this is.
Nah.
A lot of people are thinking this is the gender-swapped version of Fern. I don't know how that would work in this universe, seeing how Fern is Finn's identical clone who shares memories and is also born from, like, a magic demon grass spider octopus thingy. Yeah, so I don't know how that would work. But she does look a lot like Fiona in head shape. So it could very well be gender swap Fern. Got the growing backpack and everything. Flowers in her hair. But who knows?
I see it. I see it. I see it. I can see it.
You see it, Gideon.
I see it.
Here we have Abracadaniela. Abracadaniela. I guess that's what her name would be. The two people from before, probably Cake and her little cat holder right there. Do not talk to Driver. Driver, like $50 on the table here. The driver is going to be someone important. It's going to be like
Yes, yeah.
it's going to be like Martin, gender swap Minerva. I don't know, or maybe it's just a hot dog prince. Tor,
There's
phone repair, pet doctor. Pet doctor. We were thinking maybe Dr. Gross. Instead of doing, you know, crazy experiments, she could be or he could be a pet doctor now. Who knows? This guy here, I've also heard someone say maybe he's Peppermint Butler or James, which he kind of has like the James color scheme on his hat. I was thinking maybe Flambeau, you know? Flambeau, little guy, feeds Cole, gives tips to Finn and Jake.
Yeah.
Classic character. Speaks like... no, I was going to do the voice, but I don't think I'm going to do the voice.
No.
It
No.
should be more
Yeah, you're
magical.
wrong.
We see Fiona being depressed. Like, I wish it was more magical. And then, boom, cut to magical girl
Good.
Fiona alternate universe, which I don't think, personally, is like, the Fiona we're following in the show. The Cake might be, for reasons I'll get into later. They're saving this pastel kind of like universe. It's like kind of like across the Spider-Verse style, you know, where Gwen has her own, you know, pastel universe, and like all the universes, different color scheme, different like art style. And this one shows up again later. I think it's the same anyway. We get song. This is probably the humans' new city in Ooh. And the prime timeline with Finn and Jake. After the humans move, they're probably settled in for, I don't know, a few decades at least, knowing that Finn is going to be pretty old. He's quite a bit older looking anyway, when we see him later. Humans and their wacky ass fashion. Giddy, rate all the fits. Actually, Nate, rate all the fits.
Yeah, Nate.
This is your job.
Wait, like from
Left to right, left to right.
lowest- left to right.
So her,
Okay.
and then.
She got like a camel hump on the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Out of 10, I'd say like 3. It's kind of weird.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's our
harsh.
future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
random-
this is what we're gonna be wearing in the future, Nate.
No, I don't know.
Nate, I will drug you and then
Oh my goodness.
surgically attach these clothes to your body.
Just
Whoa.
Sorry, we had to
That's a
fulfill the
threat.
quota.
okay.
What have you been talking about?
Okay, the cat down there, not wearing any.
Oh, yeah.
clothes, presumably,
Cake.
because There's a giant O covering it. So 0 out of 10 because there's no fit. Okay, Cyber Duck over there looking with the
This guy
yeah,
or
yeah, that guy.
I like this guy's fit.
Probably the best fit out of all of them on the screen right now.
I don't know, but this one's pretty good. Look at this guy. He's got the back pocket. He's got the back pocket.
He's got so many like.
It's like when you want to get a good stretch on,
He's got
like
a
put.
fanny pack, an arm pack, knee packs, and like a back head pack. Look, okay, good for storage. I don't know about other stuff.
Minecraft camel.
Minecraft camel looking. Okay, then the worst fit is definitely the other. Yeah.
This one? You think this is the worst
Yes.
fit?
That's the worst fit.
Dude, but look, it's so hip. It's so cool.
I don't know.
Look at his head shape. Look at the head shape right there on this man.
Built like a bacteria.
All humans who have transformed into bacteria.
I'll be okay. When the future comes around, I'll be wearing that duck fit. Okay, definitely.
Oh, what about this guy on the left here?
Oh no, more. Is he wearing statues of?
What do you...
Yeah. Okay.
I think this is the best one. Look at his hat.
Good.
Look at his hat. Look at that guy on the right. He's wearing a onesie. Okay.
I'm done rating.
Okay. Anyway, we see Cake here. This is real world Cake. Probably running away from Fiona or something. I don't really know the timeline of events here. More wacky humans. We got like those. Oh wait, these two show up later. I remember them. Look at this guy. Look at how he's built. Nate, wait, Nate, you just have to. This guy on the far left. I think he's.
What?
Whoa.
Oh
Dude's
my
looking like a fucking Pikmin enemy.
Bruh.
Whoa. I'm down there.
This is like Plants vs Zombies, the future level. This is what it looks like. We got cacti over here. Okay, our first look at Simon Petrikov. Freshly older, though all he really has is like wrinkles and a streak of gray hair. You know, give him the Lalo Salamanca look. You know, Giddy, that's your cue to laugh. Remember?
Oh my
God. Better Call Saul ass hair. He's got his dental records replaced. He's gonna be the fall guy for someone's death, you know.
I was going to
Anyway, we see him studying. He probably studies stuff to like try to fit in with his past life, like before the Mushroom War. We got Caesar, Triceratops. I'm not sure what this is. Kind of looks like a griffin or something, but he's got a crown. This is, I think, something relating to Hindu culture, but it also reminds me of the ancient psychic tandem war elephant.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, that. Whatever that means.
Nate, you wouldn't understand.
Uncultured.
Yeah. I think we're gonna be watching Ice King or Simon struggle with the fact, he was Ice King. I'm pretty sure he's just depressed the entire time.
Yep, depressed.
Like, here someone mentioned that maybe, like, shaving is kind of, like, triggering him. Like, we know he dresses up like Ice King sometimes to help cope, as per Obsidian. And that could be, like, making him think of this. We don't know. I wonder if he'll actually do it in the show. Okay, so here is something interesting. We got the Sega Genesis in the bottom right there. I'm glad that survived 1,000 years. We got normal Cake and normal Fiona, which I don't think is the Fiona we're following because she's wearing the skirt, and the Fiona we're following when she's in the outfit, she's wearing shorts. And also, I think different shoes, maybe not.
Yes, and there's the sword.
So,
there's the sword I was talking about.
Yeah, the sword in the stone. And this is probably the like baseline Fiona Cake that gets beamed that would get beamed into Ice King's head, and that's how he came up with all the fanfic and stuff. Probably, because I don't think we're gonna see our Fiona wearing a skirt. I think that's like it's like difference. We got ant dudes from the episode Sad Face. This little market kind of reminds me of, it's either where Choose Goose hangs out, like where they got the grass sword. It could also be where they got that like hamburger flavored ice cream from that one guy and chips and ice cream.
Low battery.
Oh, low battery. Low battery.
Low battery.
Wow, thank you for telling me. This guy's selling crystals over here. This guy's selling magic fish that turns you into fish.
Bro, I'm gonna go crazy if he turns into a fish.
Oh, Nate.
No way he turns into a fish.
No way.
That's not gonna happen.
No way.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Also, one last, the guy who sells music box to TV, which is Jake's kid, if you don't remember, sells a music box in the episode The Diary. That could also be, that's what I think. Oh wait, what is that? Whoa, guys, look at his head. Oh my god.
Oh my.
It's not real. It's not real.
That's not. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, look guys, look at that.
That's crazy special effects.
Nate, we need to make this an
How do
emote.
they do that?
What are you even talking about?
We need to make an
I know.
animated emote that's this. Turning into fish. That would- Does Discord have animated emotes?
No,
Whatever.
that's for Nitro, I think.
Not important. You know, ignore what we're saying to all our special viewers out there.
To all our one view.
Wait,
Got it.
please the fish? What the
Got it from the-
what does that mean? Please, comma, the fish. I think the guy's
No,
desperate.
That's something big. That's something big.
Oh, you think the fish is gonna come in handy?
No. Please the fish. There could be like, I don't know, some sort of higher level being of.
Oh yeah,
sort of-
Prismo's boss. I was
Maybe,
thinking
maybe.
Prismo's boss. He mentions he
Maybe.
has a boss in the episode crossover in season 7, and we never hear anything about that. Maybe it's the fish. It's like So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Maybe. Anyway, here we have the best gender swap character design. Best gender swapped character design that's also human swapped, and that's Lumpy Space Prince, still voiced by Pendleton Ward, which
Yep,
is
there
which
it
is
is.
fantastic. Creator of the show, obviously. He's trying to do like some telepathy. Maybe he's gonna be the you know, the solution, the unexpected solution for everything, just like he was in Elements. Who knows? And he's got the star fanny pack, which is great.
True.
I wonder if his parents are still conjoined. Probably not. We got Cake falling. This strikes me as normal Cake. Okay, so here we have Fiona running and like having job as a mailman and a lifeguard. Now I don't know if this is like a montage or like showing like maybe jobs she's done, but if this is even our Fiona, which I'm not sure because the art style looks slightly different. But I could just be thinking things too much. There's the pet shop that we might have saw an ad for earlier with the on the bus, but that was pet repair, like their mechanics. Cafe, maybe that's Gumball's cafe actually. Library. We get another shot of Simon being frustrated. Probably still in the same bathroom as he was before, but I don't see the pictures. So, and I'm not sure what this is. It's like a shower curtain. Giddy, what do you interpret? Nate, what do you interpret this as?
Some random guy putting over his face.
No, the shower curtain on the left here.
Looks like a duck.
Kinda. Giddy, what do you see?
A sock puppet, maybe.
I
Sock
think
puppet.
that's.
Ooh.
I think that's a hint to
Ooh, yeah.
maybe a different universe where he has a pet, a magical pet, or like some sort of thing, or he is that is him.
Oh yeah.
Or
It also kind of
that
looks
could-
like
that,
James
that could be
Baxter.
like, since he's so depressed, that could be like, you know, his inner demon.
Man.
Some sort of inner demon.
Sometimes I forget you have such great literacy skills. Giddy.
What are you talking about?
Anyway,
So good at Game
yeah, he's obviously frustrated here, Simon. That is. Ooh, notification. Here is Cake, normal universe Cake. Maybe again, theory. I'll save for later. Fighting a bear. I don't think this is any bear that shows up specifically. I don't think it's Bobasusa or the one bear from the storytelling episode with his mom, and it's probably not Bill from the episode Walnuts and Rain, and it's probably not any of the bears that live inside the belly of the beast in the episode in belly. I don't know what the episode's called, but the episode with the Pat McHale guy, Pat McHale character, Party Pat, who lives on the waterbed, the heart waterbed. Probably not any of those bears. Probably just a random bear, if I had to reckon. Also, kind of giant steak-looking stump in the background, but who knows? It's just probably someone chopped it down. We got a Chinese-looking dragon that's like attacking Simon. Got the curved teeth, so that's why I think it's like it just gives the vibes, those vibes.
The vibes,
like,
or it could just be
like the
swamp monster.
Oh, swamp monster.
Swamp monster.
Yeah, it's like the one DC character, Swamp Thing. Wait,
No.
is that DC? Or is that Marvel? That's DC, I think. Anyway, Simon's here, and then we see him again in the next shot. Yeah, we see him here. Looking depressed. It's probably after, maybe. The woods aren't really the same. He's got blood on his arm. So, like, in general, I think he's getting into trouble a lot. Maybe he's trying to find Betty still. Or maybe he's, like, trying to do, like, risky stuff. Or he's careless. And Finn, I think, has to rescue him a lot. Which we see later. Like, for sure, definitely rescuing him. But I don't know if that's a pattern or what. Looking depressed here. Huh? They're like dragonflies. I don't know. Nate, give them a species name.
Doodle stabbers. I don't know.
Doodle stabbers. Okay.
I only say that because I'm playing Doodle Jump right now.
Oh, but they kind of do have like the pencil pin looking tail. So doodle. That makes sense. You're so wise, Nate.
No, like the stabber would have been like that, the bit on the end. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
You're ruining it.
Oh.
Oozers. So this is definitely from Prime Timeline, Finn and Jake, Adventure Time. But obviously it's flashbacks, probably with Simon and Marcy. Almost definitely Simon and Marcy. Oozers looks very out of the Simon and Marcy episode. Though I think... Okay, this one's interesting. We have the fangirl Fiona, who we see a bit more later, and I'll share thoughts with about. Fiona, still dressed in her work clothes, her tour guide clothes. She's probably looking for Cake, who ran off. Like, we see her running off. Wait, that might be later. Or maybe it was earlier. I'm not sure. But, I reckon this happens after. I don't know what this light is. Maybe it's guiding them towards something. This little area reminds me, and Come Along With Me, the finale. In the intro, there's like a little area where there's a ton of fire guys and slime guys fighting. This battlefield reminds me of that. And that was actually right outside Marceline's house, but I doubt that's where they're going, so I think it's just fire guys, and it's a war-torn. Here we have the Fiona fangirl with a weird bracelet. Who knows what that is? It's gonna like let her multiverse off or something. She's probably, I reckon, a fan of Fionna and Cake. She wants more of the stories. Simon doesn't want anything to do with it, and he locks her out. Like, I mean, I have no idea what else it would be, and it's definitely Simon. Definitely.
For sure.
Thank you, Giddy.
Sure.
I'm starting to get.
Sure.
I need your reassurance sometimes.
Obviously.
Okay, so here we got Simon and Marcy flashback. This is so I don't think they've just show like another time Simon puts on the crown. I think like that would be kind of like derivative with how we saw from Simon and Marcy the episode. So I think this is maybe the first time like he puts it on in front of little Marcy. I think because she just kind of looks surprised. I don't know. That's not really scientific look, but you know, she kind of looks surprised. And that would be an interesting thing to show, I think. And also, Hambo has both eyes. I don't know if he has both eyes.
Ooh, different universe, maybe?
No, he
Another
definitely
different
had both eyes at first. But I don't
Oh.
know if in Simon and Marcy he has both eyes. I'm not sure. We got Fire Guy. This kind of reminds me of Wizard City. Like the stuff that happened in the special. But I don't know if it is in Wizard City. It kind of looks like the exterior kind of reminds me of like the human city. Which also, earlier, Simon was in. He probably lives there. Where was that? Yeah, here. This is definitely... Simon definitely lives with all the rest of the humans. Probably trying to get normalcy back into his life. Anyway, we got these guys fighting. This guy probably popped out of, like, these clothes, maybe? Disguise? I don't know. I have no idea who these characters are. But cool design. Reminds me of the Hitman, Scorcher, but also just, like... in the episode Hitman, they have multiple Hitman. It kind of reminds me of those designs. Manscat Hops. I mean, it might be someone we know. We got these two who were earlier in the... So this is definitely the humans city area. This guy's like a fucking computer. What is going on? How are these guys built?
What do you mean?
Giddy, look at this. Look. Nate, what do you rate this fit?
That's our future. That is our
I don't want
future.
that.
Man's got 3 fans on him. Tubes. The tubes are very showing of... Actually, now that I think about it, since we're seeing like all the human stuff, we might see Minerva. Finn's mother. And come along with us. Also, earlier the text said like get away from your bogus was it, or was it like, I think it was bogus world. Human city. Here was obviously some more Simon and Marcy stuff. It's got like bones in the background, eggs, just like general apocalypse. Hambo, she's carrying Hambo still. Here's what I was talking about earlier. Fiona running after Cake. This is probably still in the real modern world with our the Fiona we follow. And I guess now would be a better time, best time than ever. I think Cake, the cat, so she's acting different. She's acting weird. So I think it that a Cake from a different universe, maybe the pastel looking one, because like somehow like transferred consciousness or like identity to this one, like got trapped inside, you know, what would just be a regular cat, and that's why Cake's acting so weird. Also, kind of important to note, that we don't hear Cake talk at all, you know, even though she's half the title. Even though Fiona and Ice King or Simon are probably the most important characters, and then also in the actual poster for this series, we have Finn shows up in the background. We get to see Finn, Marshall Lee, Gumball, some guy who I'll take another look at, Ice King, all in the background, and then Simon, Fiona, and Cake, the main characters in the front. Maybe we'll look at that later. We can do like bonus content, Giddy. We got more time to stretch this out. There's just
No, it's gonna be so...
No, it's fine. Anyway, Fiona's chasing after Cake. Biblically accurate chicken. Got like the 1,000-eye stare. Got the teeth, the uvula. This kind of reminds me the gold. I don't know. It reminds me of the bathhouse boys from the Shoko episode, The Vault. I don't think this is what it looked like. It was probably more Roman. But that's like something that came to mind. Yeah, I don't know what the chicken's for. Probably. Maybe this is the multiversal creature that's chasing them, because we know there's like some sort of multiversal threat that's trying to erase them from history. Here we have Simon dangling, getting saved by Finn, older than he was in Obsidian by, it seems, quite a bit, but still much younger than he was in Together Again. So maybe he's like 40-ish. If he's like 20, if he's like in his 20s in Obsidian, then maybe he's 40 here. But then Simon doesn't look like 20 years older than he was. But maybe he does. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if Simon ages regularly. We still don't know that. But anyway, Finn's got his arm. He's wearing a shirt, which some people were headcanon that he doesn't wear a shirt after Jake dies and he gets the tattoo on his chest. But evidently he does. But it was a cool thought. He's probably still, I reckon these are the same jeans he was wearing, and he just ripped them off. He might still be adventuring with Bronwyn too. We don't know that. He's got also a tuft of hair sticking out the front, which is a bit different from how we usually see him, and it's more similar to Fionna. And he's also got hair sticking out the back. Usually, no hair shows up at all. And he's got, I think, a decently sized beard. Anyway, they're dangling. We got weird bird creature in the top left. It's got like the mind's eye above. Another cool this forest where they're dangling might be the same forest where that giant Chinese dragon looking crocodile river thing, but also it's a different color, so like a whole different color palette than that area. On a new adventure, classic font. Here's Cake, probably still not able to talk, but kind of able to shapeshift, unless that's just animation and exaggeration, to kill the squirrel from the Up a Tree episode, the non-flying squirrel who breaks out with the Finn.
Are those a bunch of gems in the background?
Yeah, there are, but I don't know what they'd be. Like, oh, Nate, it's good to know you're paying attention.
Yeah,
You're
I am.
NNNZZZ. I think Monkey Owen does not exist. People have been changing their names. Here is the leaked footage we saw, and it's definitely our Fionna, like the Fionna we're following, because she got pants on. She got pants now.
Yes.
Smooth animation, and Cake is like to full Cake-itude. We got Twink Ice King.
Twink Ice King.
Twink
Oh,
Tumblr, Sexy Man, Ice
He's
King.
He's there.
Yeah, so this is probably the same universe as the other pastel universe we saw earlier.
The Sailor Moon one.
Yeah, the kind of Sailor Moon looking. Because it gives off similar vibes, I believe. I think. It's definitely not our Simon, because presumably this Ice King, Ice Queen, whoever this is, looks like this because Evergreen looked completely different, like non-bearded, because we know that Ice King's beard grows really fast, like his appearance changes rapidly, like to fit. We know because of Loyalty to the King, season 2 episode, like early season 2. And also he's got like skaters, so maybe he isn't as creepy in this universe, or maybe he's more creepy. Also, he plays pianos. Plays piano and not drums, so it's definitely not our Simon. This could be Cake defending Fionna from like the multiversal blast from like the creature that we know is chasing them, but I don't know, that's reach. This is probably just Prismo's time room. Running cycle with Fionna and Cake. Prismo
in person, there he is.
Prismo appears. It's funny how like some like Adventure Time characters feel like they've always been there, even though Prismo shows up in like 3 episodes total. I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. I think Prismo shows up in like 5 episodes total. Jermaine.
He's iconic. Okay? He's iconic.
Yeah, he's iconic. Like Jermaine feels like he first shows up in season 6, pretty much. And he's like the brother, but he feels like he's always been a part of the show, which I think the show has always been great at doing, making you feel like a character's been around much longer than they had. Like Zergiok, the Goblin King.
I knew my life was supposed to be magic.
Yeah, and Fiona saying, "I knew my life was supposed to be magic." Obviously, you guys have yours, probably.
Maybe, maybe not.
I reckon.
But,
So maybe Fiona. I don't know what wish Fiona would make here, because I think the whole reason Fiona gets transported to Prime Adventure Time World is because of the fangirl, the fan Fiona, the redhead. I think she's redhead. Her. I think she makes a wish, and somehow gets Fiona transported here, and maybe she's also responsible for Cake, like other universe Cake inhabiting modern universe Cake. Maybe. We still don't know if that's even the case, but I think it's a good idea, or clever. Prisma's time room. They're leaving. They just made a wish. Who knows what that is? Probably to be more special. I don't know. I don't really know. I wonder if Prisma will like comment on the fact that it's like Fiona, not Finn. Like he would know Finn. He knows Finn personally, and there's only one Prismo, so no gender swap Prismo, no human Prismo. Though we know Prismo is a human, wrinkly old man. Anyway, that was the Fiona and Cake trailer. Nate, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Nate, what's your thoughts?
Yep, can't wait to.
Yeah, if this gets 100 likes.
No.
100 views.
Make sure
If this
you
gets
like,
100 views.
subscribe,
If this gets 100
So make
views, we'll
sure-
make Nate watch.
subscribe,
Make sure-
like.
No context, no context.
Oh, please don't do it, guys.
But it would be funny. Like, imagine. I probably wouldn't watch my first time with you guys, though.
Can I
So.
go to bed? It's almost 2 a.m. now.
It is almost 2 a.m. Christ almighty.
No.
But first, we gotta take just a quick look at Fiona and Cake poster. Here's the poster.
Whoa, it's a poster.
Not too much here. We got old man Finn, or kind of old man Finn, like middle-aged Finn, tufted hair, decently length beard, definitely long, and he's got neck. He's got a neck. That's crazy.
No.
Also, the Fiona and Cake logo was made by Steve Wolfhard, who was a artist who he's the storyboard artist who worked on Adventure Time. I think he might have written a few episodes. We got Gumball. Presumably, all these people will play important roles. Finn, Gumball, Marshall Lee, Marceline, and like a gown, like some sort of like ball gown outfit. Cake, Fiona, and Simon, obviously. Ice King. And whoever this is. I have no idea who this is. This guy, you see him? He's got like a beanie on, I think. Maybe this is our our bad guy.
He's the multiverse hunter.
And he's like short, presumably. Like judging by I don't know why they wouldn't just make him up here, like to go with like kind of the arc. Other things we know. Tom Kenny says his most emotional work he's ever done is on the show, which is that's exciting. We know Pat McHale and Rebecca Sugar are both making new songs. Finn apparently says ass in the first episode because it's more adult themed. 10 episodes, half hour in length, which is either 30 or 22 minutes, who knows. Yeah, probably. I'm very excited for the Pat McHale songs in particular because I know he only worked on season 1, and his Over the Garden Wall songs are very, very good. But also Rebecca Sugar's songs are really good, so. And I think that's everything. Right, guys? What do you have to add, Kitty? You have anything to add?
Coming real soon. It's coming really soon. August 31st.
Oh yeah, August 31st. It's a month away.
So close. So close.
Nate, what are your thoughts?
Yep.
It's so close.
Wow. That's
It
some
was
great
definitely a
thoughts.
show.
So soon.
All right, well.
Film this at 1:53 a.m.
Yeah, baby.
Please finish this
Anyway,
one.
hope you enjoyed the show. Bye bye. Come catch us for our next maybe breakdowns of the show. Subscribe, like,
subscribe,
ring
like.
that bell.
Subscribe.
Like.
Bye.